I found an error in the dictionary, and not just one dictionary, every dictionary. Dictionary.com, Collins Dictionary, the Cambridge Dictionary, and so on. Everyone is giving the wrong pronunciation of this simple and common word. Americans have changed their habit, and we're going to explore this and use it as an excuse to learn 7 interesting vocabulary words that start with QU. So you stay there, let's do this. QU. Most common pronunciation is this. Qu. KW consonant cluster. Quick. Quilt. Quiz. Qu. Wait, I can't mention quilt without showing you this. My great-grandma, that's my mom's mom, made it over 100 years ago. Isn't it wonderful? And quarter used to be pronounced this way too, but not anymore in the US. Why? Why did Americans drop the W sound? We don't say quarter, we say quarter, k. Or, just like this word, core. Quarter, quarterly. I don't know how or why this habit shifted over time, but 99% of the time, we say quarter in American English, core. Listen. So we have the K consonant, not a KW cluster at the beginning. Then we have a flap T. This follows the rule, a T is a flap T if it comes after an R before a vowel. Quarter. Quarter, a flap of the tongue.
Quarter.
Quarter.
Quarter. Quarter.
Quarter. Let me go back and give you the full sentence for those examples.
In the early season, we're probably in Q1.
It's a quarter.
And a quarter of an inch of movement on the stick.
And nearly a quarter of its territory is below sea level.
But all these dictionaries have the KW pronunciation as the only pronunciation. Kudos to Merriam-Webster, who put the most common pronunciation as an option. Kudos means good job. Congratulations. You're going to learn new vocabulary today. Kudos to you for dedicating yourself to your studies. Most QU words in American English do start with a KW cluster. Quarter is an exception. We also have this word with just the K sound, key. Also, you can say K, and some people do pronounce this Quay, but key is the most common pronunciation. Do you know the word quay? It's a platform along the water for loading or unloading ships. When I was researching this video, I kind of went down a rabbit hole of words that begin with QU. Go down a rabbit hole. This is an idiom, and it means to get sucked into something that takes a lot of time, more than expected, as you learn one thing and it leads to another, and you just keep going with it. In this case, I started to look at QU pronunciations, and I found all these great vocabulary words, and I just kept going with it. So now we'll go over 7 great advanced vocabulary words for you that begin with QU. First, quasi. This has a couple of different pronunciations, all with that KW cluster. In American English, quasi and quasi are the 2 most common pronunciations. It means something that is similar to something, kind of like something, but not something all the way. Sort of confusing. This will be more clear as we look at some examples. Let's go to Youglish.
The presidency is a quasi-religious office in this country.
Quasi-religious, not fully religious, but a structure or setup that's like a religion.
The presidency is a quasi-religious office in this country.
A lot of people know that quinoa is a superfood, a quasi-grain.
A quasi-grain. So it's not categorized fully as a grain, but it has similar properties. It's kind of like a grain.
A lot of people know that quinoa is a superfood, a quasi-grain.
Say in quasi-real time, some mechanism is in fact actually 3D printing that object.
Quasi-real time. Not exactly in real time, not at the exact same time, but close to it. Similar, almost real time, quasi-real time.
Say in quasi-real time, some mechanism is in fact actually 3D printing that object.
You have to be quasi-masochistic, somewhat OCD to be a writer.
You have to be quasi-masochistic. A little masochistic to be a writer. Masochistic means you kind of like doing things that are painful, tedious, or generally unpleasant to do. So being a writer has some really challenging parts to it. Therefore, you have to be a little masochistic to want to be a writer or to be a writer.
You have to be quasi-masochistic, somewhat OCD to be a writer.
Quasi. Make up a sample sentence now and put it in the comments below. Quash. Do you know this one? It means to stop something, suppress it, make it go away.
About what can be done in the West Bank and in Gaza and throughout the region to quash the level of vitriol that appears.
Quash the level of vitriol. Stop it. Make it go away. We want no more vitriol. What is vitriol? Another great vocabulary word. It means cruel, harsh criticism.
About what can be done in the West Bank and in Gaza and throughout the region to quash the level of vitriol that appears.
To quash the rising revolution on the streets of Cairo.
To quash the revolution. To stop it immediately, make it completely go away.
To quash the rising revolution on the streets of Cairo.
He would quash his dreams forever in politics.
Quash his dreams. Stop dreaming of being in politics completely. Put that desire away. Destroy the dream. Quash it.
He would quash his dreams forever in politics.
Quack. You probably know the literal meaning of this word. It's the word we use in American English for the sound of a duck. But do you know how we use it as an idiom? It means someone with authority who actually doesn't know what they're doing, doesn't do a good job. We use it most commonly with doctors. A bad doctor doesn't know what he's doing, maybe even giving harmful advice. He's a quack.
I looked at him and I thought he was a quack.
Thought he was a quack. He was talking to his doctor. The doctor gave him advice he had never heard of before. He wasn't sure. He thought, maybe this guy is just a quack.
I looked at him and I thought he was a quack.
You said, who is this quack coming to my room looking like this?
Who is this quack? Who is this guy who thinks he's something that I don't trust at all?
You said, who is this quack coming to my room looking like this?
That quack dentist that said she was wearing them down at night.
That quack dentist. Didn't know what he was talking about. Not a good dentist.
That quack dentist that said she was wearing them down at night.
Quasi, quash, quack. What word is next? Qualm. This is a feeling of being uneasy, apprehensive, not sure. We often use it in the phrase, I have no qualms about that. No qualms, that means I'm very sure. I'm 100% sure that this is right. This word has a couple of different pronunciations and can be pronounced with a dark L or without. Qualm or qualm.
We annihilate them without a qualm.
We annihilate them without a qualm. No uneasiness. We annihilate them without ever wondering if it's a problem. Annihilate means to destroy completely, similar to quash. We destroy these things completely, with no second thoughts, feeling completely sure about it, without a qualm.
We annihilate them without a qualm.
So that's my only qualm with the orbit key. I wish it was just a couple millimeters longer.
That's my only qualm with it. That's the only thing I don't like, the only thing that makes me unsure about recommending it.
So that's my only qualm with the orbit key. I wish it was just a couple millimeters longer.
This is perhaps the most obvious qualm that Marx had with capitalism. In particular, he believed that capitalists shrink the wages of the laborers.
The most obvious qualm, uneasiness with capitalism, the thing he was not comfortable with.
This is perhaps the most obvious qualm that Marx had with capitalism. In particular, he believed that capitalists shrink the wages of the laborers.
Quip. This is a clever or witty remark or comment. Sometimes you'll hear it read as a verb, he quipped, instead of he said, if what he said was witty.
Everyone knows well Harry Truman's quip that if you want a friend in Washington, buy a dog.
Quip. A funny thing he said. If you want a friend, buy a dog. Because in Washington, in the government, there are no friends.
Everyone knows well Harry Truman's quip that if you want a friend in Washington, buy a dog.
And then making a quip about Zach's age, since it's his birthday.
A quip, a joke, something funny and witty.
And then making a quip about Zach's age, since it's his birthday.
Now, I often quip as I'm on my way out of the law school commencement.
She often quips. She often makes this joke, this witty comment.
Now, I often quip as I'm on my way out of the law school commencement.
Next, quintessential. I love this word. It's the best example of something, the perfect, pure example of something.
This was the quintessential National Geographic assignment.
The quintessential assignment. When you think of a National Geographic assignment for a photographer, this is what you would think of. The most pure example of what a National Geographic assignment would be. Go to base camp at Everest. Quintessential. That's so National Geographic.
This was the quintessential National Geographic assignment.
He seems like the quintessential American in some ways, and that's why I think
this man is talking about Abraham Lincoln being the quintessential American, the best example of what an American is.
he seems like the quintessential American in some ways, and that's why I think
jump right into the most quintessential of Los Angeles experiences, driving.
The most quintessential experience. What you think of when you think of Los Angeles. I guess for her, she thinks, when I think about Los Angeles, I think about driving.
Jump right into the most quintessential of Los Angeles experiences, driving.
Quasi, Quash, Quack, Qualm, Quip, quintessential, Quaint. All of these words do have the KW pronunciation. Something that's quaint is charming, picturesque, maybe a little old-fashioned, pleasing. Like a painting of a sweet farmhouse on a cute little farm, that might be quaint. Here, this picture, a quaint little church in the fall. You know what this is? This is quintessential New England. It's a picture that comes to mind when I think of New England. Such a common, pure New England experience, quintessential. But let's get back to quaint with some examples.
This beautiful historical neighborhood retains a quaint village atmosphere.
Quaint village atmosphere? That sounds nice.
This beautiful historical neighborhood retains a quaint village atmosphere.
We've really kept it small and manageable and quaint, all the things you want in a small coastal community.
Quaint, a small coastal community, that means a small town on the coast, quaint.
We've really kept it small and manageable and quaint, all the things you want in a small coastal community.
They still had phone booths in those days, kind of quaint now.
Kind of quaint now. Here it means old-fashioned. The idea of a phone booth. Everybody has cell phones now, and most phone booths and public phones have been taken down.
They still had phone booths in those days, kind of quaint now.
Well, that's our quota for QU words. Quota, that means the required amount. I said I was going to teach 7 new vocabulary words with QU, and I did, so I met my quota. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please like this video and subscribe with notifications, and keep your learning going now with this video. I love being your English teacher. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.